Hello friend fans, TheTylerBomb5000 here. Oh boy, there's a lot to cover in this video. Let's just say that Tyler is worse than I and many others have thought. The first thing regarding Tyler is this document made by a former friend of his, then known as Naimu, who now goes by Mavis. Last year, who wants absolutely nothing to do with him. I'm going to talk about the events of this document in my own words. Why I stuck by Tyler's side after this came out is honestly beyond me, and I have no excuses. The two met in September 2023, and after finding common ground, particularly their interest in object shows, it was fun in the beginning, but then they exchanged phone numbers and things went downhill. Tyler made a comment saying that he hates Muslims, blamed it on intrusive thoughts, and passed it off as jokes. When Naimu decided to block him, Tyler would make a long since deleted video painting Naimu in the wrong and victimizing himself. Naimu would give Tyler every benefit of the doubt he was remorseful. Spoiler alert, he wasn't. June 19th, 2024, Tyler was venting about he unsurprisingly lost friends because of his behaviour, and he tries to guilt trip Naimu into saying he would off himself, and will later on pass it as a joke, using his autism as an excuse. Suicide is not a joke, and as an autistic man myself, I don't find autism as an excuse to make a suicide joke. In fact, there is no excuse to do it at all, period. And what finally pushed Naimu to make the document was an event that happened on July 25th. He was making a joke about Naimu's butt, saying he got aroused by it, making Naimu uncomfortable. That's sexual harassment. That is what this conversation is. It's not a joke, it's disgusting and wrong. There are also other minor things, and after rereading the document, the first minor incident doesn't surprise me. Naimu gives Tyler her opinion on Teapot, and Tyler tries guilt-tripping Naimu, and talked about how his family gives him a hard time. Next is the most ironically hypocritical thing Tyler has said, and that is homophobic stuff about lesbians to make a point. This is the same person who identifies as a gender-fluid lesbian nowadays. Next up, Soul talks about a situation where Tyler has been transphobic about a user who will remain unnamed for privacy reasons. Him admitting it while playing the victim, and Soul talking about their relationship problems towards Tyler, with Tyler responding quite rudely, saying that Soul and the unnamed user acted like a sarcastic husband and wife, which Soul didn't see that as such. Finally, you will know how he decided to cut ties with me because he didn't like my opinion on an insanity and the fact that I'm 3 years older than him. Well, someone in DMs who wishes to remain anonymous told me that he is friends with someone who is 11, 6 years younger. That can only be described as suspicious. Now, Tyler is 17. I don't know if that makes him, but it's still more than a little suspicious. But to put this whole thing in a nutshell, and in conclusion, Tyler is a manipulative guilt tripper, cannot handle other people's opinions, thinks that those opinions dictate friendships. He has also said and done very questionable things, from victimization, using autism as an excuse for his behaviour, sexual harassment, using suicide as a threat, and is often just flat out rude. If you are friends with Tyler, I strongly advise you to cut ties with him. The stuff he has said and done is way too much to ignore, and you all deserve to live much better lives. In fact, I've had a couple of friends of mine introduced to me by Tyler himself cut ties with him because they saw the person he truly is. I hope you lot understand why I had to make this video. Tyler is so much more problematic than I originally thought, and I feel as though I have to let you all know the shit that he has done. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.